my room, and I have a question for you. How real are your fears? So, fear comes up in everything, right? In our conversations, when we're just kind of like brainstorming certain things, when we're about to meet somebody, when we're about to start something new, there's a little fear around that, right? And that's, I feel like, a typical thing that comes up as we're aging, fear. But the one thing that I have started to challenge when I do feel fear come up is how real is that fear? I am one of those people that will have a what if scenario in a minute. And I could say, well, what if this comes up? And what if this person says that? What am I going to do? What if? Or I'm just one of those people that at times can be like, nah, I can't do it because this will probably happen. And I am learning and have learned that a lot of those fears are not that real. The outcomes that I think will potentially happen never really do. It's always the complete opposite. And it makes me think about our aging experience and how often we have all of these fears related to getting older that never really happened. We have all of these fears related to relationships or jobs or anything else that don't really ever happen. Now, sometimes they do, okay? But even with that, it's like, okay, now how am I going to address this? But a lot of times, the fear of what we think is going to happen or come up doesn't really even show up like we thought it would. And I want to encourage us all to really take those moments to challenge the reality of the fears that are popping up in our minds, especially as it relates to getting older. A lot of individuals out here today are fearful of getting older because there's that fear that, man, I may not accomplish everything I said I was going to accomplish, or I didn't even get a chance to do this, and what if there's no more time, or all of the other things that pop up in our minds from day to day, just moving about. They're not always that real. And when I say they, like the fears and the outcomes, they're not always really going to be our reality. So we want to make sure that we challenge them so that we don't allow that fear to limit us, hold us back, cause us to not be able to move and be free and do what it is that we want to do. So tell me, what are some fears that you've had that ended up with a completely opposite outcome than what you expected? Let a girl know, because I'm sitting up in my room waiting to hear from you. Hey!